What's up, guys? It's me again. In two previous videos I showed you two healthy meals. One was a salmon dish and one was a chicken cacciatore, but in this edition I wanted to show you some type of foods that I actually have around the house. So let's get started. Okay, here's the majority of the food that I eat on a daily basis. Obviously not all at once. That'd be crazy. Let's start off with the meats though, because they are frozen and I don't want them to go bad. So if you look right here, kind of doing this on the fly, so I apologize if it's a little bit shaky, but jumbo raw shrimp, high in protein, low carb, tasty, just very good overall. Watch out for the amount of cholesterol that it has, because it does contain a decent amount, so eat that in moderation. Over here, let's go over here. Chicken breast I use for the chicken cacciatore. They didn't have organic today, but chicken's always good. High in protein once again, keeps you feeling fuller longer and not many calories. So I'm going to put that in the freezer though right now. And actually I'm going to eat this tomorrow. I don't eat beef too much. I eat about once a week. This is a New York strip boneless piece. Beef in general tends to get a bad reputation, but in moderation it's pretty good. It's still high in protein. The reason why it gets a bad reputation is because the higher fat content, but if you eat this a few times a week, I don't see it as a problem. And then over here I have some Atlantic salmon that I got recently. It has a good source of omega-3 fatty acids. It's also good for your brain. Put these away. Let's keep going with the refrigerated products. I use this morning workout protein shake video, organic reduced fat free milk, good source of calcium. So definitely want to, I have about 1 cup of this in the morning. I actually don't even like milk, but because I put it in a shake it actually is more tolerable, but I really don't like milk, but I need the calcium, so it's very good. And self-explanatory here. Broccoli, very good vegetable to have. It's packed with lots of vitamins, a lot of fiber. It's one of the vegetables that has the least amount of carbs. I think per serving, which is like a half a cup, it only has like 3 net carbs or something. So broccoli is very good for you to eat. And for people that are watching the carb count again, and you know, you want an alternative to wheat bread, I got this at Safeway. This is the 50 calorie per slice. This is not a deal breaker, but you know, if you're trying to put on weight, you can just get wheat bread. But this one is made with organic flaxseed. It's pretty good. It's only about, I think, 6.5 carbs per slice or something. So this is a really good bread actually. It tastes pretty darn good. Next, let's see, liquid egg whites. I eat this about once a day usually after I usually have a dinner meal at around 6, and then usually by 9 I'm hungry again. So this is 100% liquid egg whites. Good source of protein, low in carb, and it's pretty filling, so this is a good thing to have as well. Moving right along, even though you're eating proper and you're getting a well-balanced diet, sometimes you're not going to get all the necessary nutrition. So I take a multivitamin, and I just got this at Safeway, and it's Centrum 200 tablets, and it has, I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's kind of blurry, sorry, but it's got all your vitamin A, C, D, E, iron, calcium, etc., etc. So I take that, put that aside. You've seen me use this on my previous videos, Pam spray. Use that as opposed to oil. I do use a little bit of olive oil at times, but Pam spray is definitely good to have. The next snacks, I avoid the potato chips. If you're trying to lose weight, stay away from the potato chips, the candy. So I like a little bit of heat, if you noticed, and this is beef jerky, 11 grams of protein per serving. Similar to the shrimp, it does contain a good amount of sodium and cholesterol, so eat this in moderation, but it's definitely better to eat this once in a while than to have, you know, a Kit Kat bar or a Reese's peanut butter cup. Since we're talking about snacks, I wanted to point this out. There's the Atkins Advantage bar. This is an empty box, but I wanted to show you that. And there's some South Beach Diet bars as well. These I'm kind of on the fence. I wouldn't eat more than one a day. The reason being is these things are heavily processed with a bunch of crap. I don't want to, you know, you can't really see right there because it's blurry, but if you look, there's where it says ingredients. Sorry about that. It's just a laundry list of things right there, from here all the way down, and that's pretty much not good. And the other thing I noticed is that even though it is only 3 net carbs, it does contain a lot of total fat. This bar itself, I believe, has 15 grams of fat, and 7 of them are saturated. There are no trans fats, but that's still a little high, you know, but it tastes pretty darn good. But you got to remember, for something to taste this good and only have 3 net carbs, there's got to be something to it. So how does it taste so good with only 3 net carbs? They put a lot of extra fat in this product, so I would eat this in moderation, you know. Same thing goes with the South Beach Diet bars. These are okay. These are a little bit, you know, 140 calories or something. The saturated fats are much lower and the total fats are lower. The carb is a little bit higher, but I think if you had a choice, I think these are a little bit healthier for you. Gum, Trident, original flavor. Have a gum here and there. Good for your breath, obviously, if it's kicking big time like Bruce Lee. I just have gum every once in a while. I just keep it at work, and just keeps my jaw moving. Next is the pistachio nuts. Almonds are fine. Peanuts, trail mix. Be careful with the trail mix that has like M&Ms and stuff, but pistachios, a handful is good. High in fiber, they keep you feeling fuller longer. Be careful with the nuts too. You know, a lot of times they say eat a handful of nuts, and there's a reason why they say that, because eating too much does have a high fat content. Moving right along, berries, blueberries, raspberries, good antioxidants. I use that in my protein shake. Have fruit earlier in the day and then taper off on your carbs later on if you're really trying to lean out. Banana, I talked about this in my morning workout protein shake video if you want to check out. High in potassium, it prevents cramping. Very good. I have this earlier in the morning as well. Post-workout electrolytes. You could get G2 or Powerade regular, Gatorade regular. It's not a big deal, but if you're really trying to lose weight, and that's what I'm doing this video for people that are trying to lose weight, you know, Powerade Zero, you get all the electrolytes without the necessary calories, but make sure you still drink water, which is the most important thing right here. Your body's made up primarily of water, so stay hydrated. You have to stay hydrated throughout the day. Drink a ton of water. The thirst mechanism is so strong that it's often mistaken for hunger. I don't know if you heard that before, but it's true. Sometimes you think that you're hungry, but you're really thirsty, so drink a ton of water. Okay, this next big thing right here is brown rice. Try to eat brown rice over white rice. Brown rice keeps your insulin levels a little bit more stable as opposed to white. Definitely want to keep your insulin levels steady throughout the day. Alright, next I got the 100% whey protein. I'm using this right now. This one I don't think is the greatest because it does contain high fructose corn syrup, but I only have a scoop in the morning and then I have one maybe post-workout, so I don't think it's a deal breaker, but I think there are better ones out there that I'll definitely get into in the future. Pure isolate, I believe, is better, but I haven't done enough research to comment on that. But whey protein is good to keep your muscles maintained. Last but certainly not least, good old Quaker Oats helps lower cholesterol. Very tasty. You can add a little bit of fruit, you know, add these little berries in with it for a nice little breakfast. It's a good light meal pre-workout as well and post-workout if you're trying to get that extra energy. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and remember, if you stick to the foods that I've shown you, for the most part, you should be in good shape along with diet and exercise. Alright, see you next time.